over. Hey, it's Joe McPeak with another review. As I was saying, security guard kidnapped, duct taped when group breaks into Hazel Park cannabis facility. 2 arrested and at least 4 still at large. Folks, you know what this is? This is the mafia trying to move in on the competition. It's the same thing One Gun's doing, except they're a little bit more bold and a little bit more brave than Baby One Gun. But check this out. This happened right here in Hazel Park. 2 people have been arrested and at least 4 other suspects are still at large after a security guard was kidnapped, tied up with duct tape during a break-in at a marijuana processing facility at Hazel Park. The break-in happened at 1:33 a.m. at the HP Lab Group Processing Center on John R. Now, what that is where they bring in large loads of marijuana. Large. We're talking big dog bags. We're talking huge bundles of state-verified marijuana coming in to be tested. It hasn't been verified yet, I'm sorry. This is where they come in to test it and verify it and then sell it. But this is done by the state. Remember that, folks. All of this is done by the state. So this is clearly a criminal operation that tried to move in and take away the weed from the state. And they shouldn't have done that. Police say an officer was on patrol when she saw a cloud of debris coming from a building that was located north of where she was. She goes, "Look, there's a cloud of smoke." The break-in happened. Police say the officer was on patrol. As the officer approached the area, she saw a U-Haul truck leaving the area and discovered that a car had crashed in to the processing center, leaving a large hole. Now, they just said truck, they just said car. Now, which is it? Was it a truck or was it a car that left the hole in the building? Nobody's saying. Nobody's being clear and nobody's being honest. So far, it's all devious and sus. You know, if I was a police officer, I'm not a police officer, but if I saw a U-Haul truck leaving the scene and then I looked at the hole in the wall, I would deduce, as a police officer, that the U-Haul truck that just left caused the hole, not a car. Because look, that's a big hole. That's a big U-Haul sized trailer, dude. Look. The officer then pursued the U-Haul. While in pursuit, the officer observed the U-Haul cargo door open with a person inside that appeared to her was strapped inside with duct tape. Oh my God, the hijinks. Oh my God, it just got real, bro. As she's pursuing this U-Haul at 1:33 in the morning, 149 dash cam right there, see? Dash cam, 1:49 in the morning, 2025, 8:01. That's my Salisbury steak in the microwave, by the way. Officer pursued that vehicle through numerous surface streets to I-94 where the U-Haul stopped in the Newport. Oh, this is getting juicy, boy. This is getting good. This is getting fun. This is getting dope. This is getting real. Look, man. Look, this is what happened, bruh. One Gun, this is real.
You are not it's real. My personal mission to make sure our customers have the best roofing experience possible. From the first phone call to the free 21-point inspection and the 50-year leak-free guarantee. You know, schedule your free roof inspection and estimate today.
One Gun isn't real. He's a fictional character. He's a dragnet. He's a magnet for crime. Sure, he makes fun of me and says I do crime. That's fine, and you know that I don't. You know, ha ha, chuckle, chuckle. But he thinks it's real. Okay, look what happened this morning in Hazel Park when they tried to steal some weed by using a, what do they call it? No, this isn't jugging. This is called basically stealing an ATM by hooking a rope around it and trying to yank it out of the store. Look.
He's from Camden.
Sorry. So they're going to get him right now. Watch.
Stopping, he's stopping.
This is sick, bro. Watch. Okay, they got him. Okay, the suspects got out and ran away. 2 of them, and 4 are still at large. 4 are still at large. So they caught 2, and there's 4 more. Oh, additional. What the bro? I don't know where the audio went, but they took the audio out. Anyways, the 2 suspects were...
Especially during the summer.
So why are you doing this, Joe? Well, I'm just showing you something that's real instead of what you think is real by looking at One Gun's channel. Nothing about One Gun is real. It's not his channel. He's a patsy for a criminal enterprise. And he keeps telling you that I steal stuff. It's hilarious. Additional officers went into the building on John R. and found a security guard had been kidnapped and bound with duct tape. Security guard told police he was approached by several suspects who were armed with guns. They pulled the guard out of his vehicle, disarmed him. The guard's hands and mouth were duct taped, and he was put back into his vehicle and drove. He got himself free and walked back to the parking lot, and no one was injured. Doesn't matter if no one was injured. You kidnapped somebody, boy. It's Michael Hobson and Michael Robinson. The Michael boys are in deep shit. Kidnapping. They were both charged with unlawful imprisonment, a 15-year felony, breaking, entering a 10-year felony. Anyone with information is asked to contact Hazel Park Police Department. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But you can get weed for practically free. What the frick are you talking about? See, this is the problem with the mafia. They got their fingers into the cookie jar, but kind of caught. And then they're like, ooh, no, let's just push our arm into the cookie jar, take what we want, and get out. And then they duct taped the guy who was driving the truck. Oh my God, they duct taped the security guy that was in the store. They duct taped him and put him in the truck. Oh my God, this is crazy. So folks, as you hear, my Salisbury steak is calling me. I'm going to eat that Salisbury steak and think about what kind of new movie I'm going to make. You know, because I'm such a director extraordinaire. Will it be about One Gun? Will it be about... No, because I closed it and that video's gone. But I will show you something about this guy. Johnny Somali. This guy is just like One Gun. He likes to make trouble and stir shit up. And this is, look.
Himself as a travel content creator, but in reality, he was a troublemaker wandering to stir up chaos, secretly filming and deliberately disrespecting local cultures for views. By weaponizing outrage as currency, Johnny created a form of hate content where moral...
That's it. That's One Gun in a nutshell right there. One Gun has disrespected the local cultures and has reached out to people overseas and created a racketeering network like you wouldn't believe. From here, White Lake, Michigan, Yeah, that's Oxbow Lake right outside my window. He has created a criminal network from Oxbow Lake's window, right there, to all the way to the Philippines and back. This is a story about One Gun. One Gun is just like Johnny Somali. Listen, hate content.
The payoff was high enough. But like a double-edged sword, this reckless approach began to backfire. As domestic audiences grew numb to his antics, Johnny Somali turned to international targets, especially Asian countries like Japan, where he believed polite cultures would let him bend rules without consequences. Ironically, the place he thought was safest became the one that pushed him to the brink of collapse.
He went over there and messed with Asian people and disrespected their culture and came in and started trouble like a stir stick. That's exactly what One Gun does, and that's exactly what One Gun is a Johnny Somali. Johnny Somali, his downfall is satisfying. It's so delicious because it's just like One Gun's. It's just so freaking delicious to see a numbskull go and try to hurt somebody and then fail and then have it all backfire on their ass live
those pickles
on YouTube.
That was close.
It's so cool.
Nowadays, certainty is hard to
So,
come by.
we're
That's
gonna
why
come back to it.
guarantees matter.
Well,
Like for
we're
your
going to show
brakes,
you when we come
suspension.
back.
With the sole aim of chasing views at any cost, Johnny Somali turned live stream platforms into stages for offensive behavior. Upon arriving in Japan in 2023, he quickly became a focal point of outrage. One of the gravest incidents occurred in August 2023 on a Tokyo subway. In a drunken state, Johnny live-streamed himself confronting a Japanese passenger. He began by referencing Pearl Harbor, deliberately provoking a man sitting nearby.
What?
He didn't get the reaction he wanted due to Japan's culture of avoiding direct conflict. Johnny switched tactics to draw attention. In an offensive mock Asian accent, he shouted, "Hiroshima and Nagasaki."
No way! Are you kidding me? That's like going into a Jewish synagogue and drawing the swastika up on the wall, bro. That is offensive.
I swear to God, if you don't act right, we'll do it again.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
What the frick? I am not watching no more of this. This is stupid. I love Asian people. I will not give this the satisfaction of watching it, folks. I'm going to go eat my macaroni and Salisbury steak right now. Oh my God. And we're going to come back and we're going to show you what happened to a guy who was trying to hold on to a cigarette at 130 miles per hour during a smoke break. And it went wrong. Just like One Gun, it went wrong. Oh my God. Oh God. I'm so sorry, folks. Salisbury steak, microwave, macaroni. That's the only thing on my mind right now. Macaroni, 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 macaroni.